Okay, hi everyone. Pleasure to meet you. Maybe you're not seeing me. Obviously, you're not seeing me. Okay, I'm Sam. So I created Golang gods for helping you guys. Not really helping. It was more like a community of developers, of Golang developers, guys. I just wanted to allow people to grow and get started in coding in Golang, basically. Yeah, I wanted everyone to feel at home, so guys, actually feel at home. Uh, just going to introduce Golang today, and then make some few pointers and requirements on what we'll be doing as our project. We'll be creating a project a project in Golang, and then from that particular project, I will expect that. Not really expect. It's more of a way to allow people to learn. It's more of a way to allow people to learn and code in Golang. So feel free, ask questions. I will leave a link also to the group and a link to the YouTube video, and also if anything else comes up, if you have a problem installing Golang, getting started, I'll be here to help you out. But for now, let's get started. So Golang gods, yeah, this is the group. This is where we call home, right, folks? Okay, Golang. Well, Golang can be used to do so many things. Golang basically is a high-level programming language with an easy syntax, like any other language: Python, C, C++, Java. Literally, if you are familiar with programming languages, yeah, that's what Golang is all about, just like any other language. But it has a difference of it's more versatile, easy to learn, and then you kind of can make so many stuff with it. And then with the advent of things like cloud technology, that's why the language was actually created. It was created by Google, and designed by Robert Grisma and Rob Pike and Ken Thompson. It was actually created on 2009. Yeah, I think so, on 2009. But then it was actually initially it was made public on 2009. But then for it to be made public and open source, that was in 2012 when Google decided that, well, guys, I've been working on something. Here it is. We'll love if you guys will participate in it. And it has a nice advantage of its simplicity, readability, efficiency, and also the concurrency. For those who are new in programming, concurrency literally means the way things can happen at a go, just simultaneously. The way you remember, simultaneous equations in school, something like that. It has the power to do things. Let's say when you have a given operating system or your laptop, machine, server, it has a RAM of say 4. Well, normally most programs, when they run, they will use most programs they will use one RAM, 1 GB of RAM, or maybe 2 GB of RAM. But then it will consume, so it will be consuming so much power, but then doing very little output, giving you very little output. Golang has the added advantage of it allows you to the power. What you can do with one CPU or 1 gigabyte of RAM can be done. What you can do with 2 CPUs or 2 gigabytes of RAM, you can do it with one. And then we can just say that's the versatility of it all, and the efficiency. I love when you'll be working on some projects, you'll be seeing it around. It will be fun. And Go can be used actually for so many things. Mostly, Go is used for server-side backend programming, game development, like I was saying right now, some few minutes ago. When you're running a game, you'll need your CPU or your computer to be of high quality. What Golang does, it enables programmers to say that, they really don't need a CPU that's that high. What we're going to do is better the programming language. You're sort of increasing the power, just like a vehicle. The HP of a vehicle. How do you increase the HP of a vehicle? You increase the torque. So Go has, let's say, better torque, something like that. For the car lovers, I think you're getting me. And then it can be used for cloud-based programming, data science, Cloud-based programming is hosting things online. If you've ever done, if you've done programming before, you'll be familiar that with cloud programming, cloud hosting, and cloud-based programming. Things like Amazon, AWS, Azure, such stuff. How do you make things like that? How do you make them so resilient? How you do it is you do it with Golang, yeah. And if you've done it before, you'll be familiar with something like what's this called? Kubernetes containers, basically. Containers are like a small operating system inside an operating system. Not sure if that's complex for an introduction, but yeah, something like that. It's like a car inside a car. That sounds weird, but okay, yeah. It's basically something like that. It allows you, like, let's say if you're in a car, like it's a car inside a car. So if the bigger car crashes, the smaller car continues moving, something like that. Or when the smaller car crashes, the bigger car is always moving, like you're still safe and secure. Whatever goods you're transporting is still on transit. Let's say if it was a transit or something. And yeah, Go can be used to create API servers. APIs are endpoints. Something, well, we'll be creating API servers, you'll see them. And also system development, like I said, Docker, Kubernetes, such stuff, containers, yeah, I mentioned it. And basically when it comes to system development, something like firewalls and proxies. If you've ever wondered, like, how do you create a firewall? How do you create a proxy? Go can do it, and it has the versatility. Compared to other languages, we can say it's better. That's why people love it. And then like other system creation, like OS system, there's a library known as OS, and inside OS there's a library known as system. So it allows you to communicate like with your BIOS, such stuff. We'll be doing, well, that will be like the advanced stage. That's why I said, like, when you're creating this group, the basics of it all was to allow people to get started, to allow guys to know, like, to know Golang, to be familiar with it, to familiarize with the various concepts, and then later on people can decide that, okay, fine, you have done this, so how about we create our own container? Actually, you can create your own container within minutes. I'll probably do that video once in a while. Yeah, I once created one. It's boring, but yeah, it's nice. Containers are good. And also, if you're a developer, okay, let's say if you work in InfoSec, you're a hacker, basically. Containers are good. You can run a reverse shell. You can run malware inside a container. And then when your Defender, if it's a Windows Defender or your firewall notices something, it will see that it's an operating system inside the operating system. So it won't necessarily alert the system administrator, which is a nice way, the DevSecOps way. There's another group for DevSecOps. For those interested, I'll share the link. Yeah, those are the things you can do with it. And also, Go is good at writing InfoSec tools. I have a bunch, though, well, it's for the other lessons. So I guess when I'll be sharing the other lessons with the other, it's for DevSec group. So when I introduce it right now, maybe to look complex and scare people away, I don't want to do it. But InfoSec tools and exploit writing. When it comes to InfoSec tools, what it means is, how do you scan a website? How do you scan for vulnerabilities? How do you scan for SQL injections? Go does that. There is something like a SQL map, which is famous for doing SQL injection. It is actually being rewritten in Golang because it will make things go faster. The versatility part I was talking about, yeah. People are working on it. Also, Nmap also is being rewritten in Golang. Nice, yeah. Which Nmap was actually created in 1998, 98 or 88. Before when I was born, man. Come on, yeah. That's how good that script is. So yeah, it will be good. Okay, so how do you get started in Golang? You learn the basics. Learn the basics at this link, tour.golang.org. Let me just open it. tour.golang.org. Yeah, right. So here to give you a guideline of what Golang is, how you can play with it around. If you have a phone, if you don't have a machine, you'll be writing it. Let's say if you say, like, if you click run, it will give you an output. Say it will give that as the output. Say Golang got, let me see, obviously that small g, yeah, don't be struck by lightning, something like that. Just say, yeah, say run. See, Golangos. Yeah, it will teach you the basics of Go. Get you started. You can choose your language. I'm not Japanese. I'm not Portuguese. Click this button and put it down to continue. I feel like clicking Japanese. Okay, fine. Let me just click next. Go offline optional. Yeah, it will get you started basically. Printing time dot now. Yeah, look at that. What is the time? 23:00. What is the time in Africa? Come on, man. Enjoying this time dot now. Okay, fine. Yeah, there's that. Congratulations at 12. Go next lesson. Yeah, just click next. You'll get an overview of it. And also, let's say you have a machine, you can install Go on your machine. There's this link dev.go install. Yeah, you can download and install Go for Linux. There's the tar file. If you're using Linux, I'm pretty sure you can get your way down, or other download forms. If you are using like RPM, what are those guys called? Mac guys. Yeah. Then there's there's Mac. Actually, there's a tutorial for Mac. Nice. Open the package file you downloaded from the prompt and install Go. For Linux, this is the procedure. For Windows, yeah, see, you can literally just install here. Other downloads. Okay, so let me say other downloads. When you say other downloads, you will see everything. For Windows, Apple Mac, see, Apple Mac OS, Linux.tar files. For Windows.msi. After you download the file, just double click it, run it. For Linux guys, you know the way: sudo apt, sudo dpkg-i, whatever the package. If it's a tar file, tar xzbf, you'll get it done. It's okay. For Linux guys, you'll have your way. Windows guys, clicking next, I'm pretty sure that's not so hard for you guys. And also, yeah, there's previous versions. Actually, you might wonder why we have previous versions. The reason why we have this previous version is because sometimes you find a previous version had a vulnerability, but then it was fixed. So you can download it if you work in InfoSec, download it to test the vulnerabilities and such. And then obviously these are the hash file checksum. Sometimes, let's say if it's a company, they had a developer who was coding for them in Golang, and then the developer died, God forbid, or the developer was promoted to another company, got a better job and such. So if they've been hacked, and then like a malicious attacker created a new file known as Go 1.17.10.windows mb64.msi, but then if you look at the hash file, they're not the same. Or maybe the hash file, the other one is like 22 MB instead of 122, or 132, something of the sort, 222 MB. Then obviously, that one has malware inside it. That's why we still have such stuff. That's why they keep it still open to keep the level going. Then, there's the documentation here: installing Go, tutorial, getting started, developing RESTful API with Go and Gin. I had someone was asking about Gin in the group. Yeah, you can do it. Testing, getting started with fuzzing, web application, how to write Go code to Go. So we are starting at writing web applications, and also we'll be doing fuzzing. We'll be fuzzing our web application, testing for vulnerabilities. And in our web application again, we'll be doing the generics. We'll be doing the RESTful API. Like let's see the generics. What does this do? Yeah, adding and subtracting, ranging numbers, such stuff. We'll be doing it, but then we'll be doing it in practical form. We'll be having videos during the week where a certain concept is taught. Bernard will be teaching the concept, or I will be teaching, or if someone else in the group can do it, it's also fine since it's open, free for all. The person will be teaching it, but then before the end of the week, say Thursday, we'll be releasing a video of the web app. And now, according to the video, will be the concept which you have learned during the week. How do you implement it to suit whatever you're doing? That's basically what we'll be doing. The web app. That's why we are saying coding for a project for learning. As you do the project, you'll be learning. It will be easier. Declare type, constraint, such stuff. Variables, conclusion, completed code. Yeah. Okay, fine. This is the completed code. And let's try running this in the. What's that? Playground at 12. Go here. Let's see. paste. See what that would, then it gives us an error. Okay, fine, it doesn't give us an error, guys. Yeah, generic subs 46, and yeah, type parameters infer generic subs constraint 46. I don't know what are generic subs. Oh, map unlike. Oh, by the okay, for Golang we don't have arrays. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, when you're going through the tutorials, you'll see Bernard also will be teaching this. Before Monday, he will have released the file. Or not before Monday, before Monday evening, I guess he'll have released a file of learning arrays and ranging stuff, generating random numbers. We'll be generating random numbers. Functions. How do we generate random numbers? How do we generate like a real random numbers and random numbers that are random that they can be guessed? How do you create hash files? How do you like the tutorial? According to the tutorial, like those this other part, the ones I was talking, not that. Yeah, it's not this one. Come on, really, it's not here. There's the hash sum text, something like that. Hash. We'll be generating such stuff. How can you make a code like generate something that shows that this file is legitimate, this file authenticity is maintained? It's a nice way. This the reason we do such stuff as a programmer or as a DevSec developer. It will be because when you're compromised, you'll know. Okay, fine. The hash of this file has changed, so you can know. This is the entry point of the attacker. Such are the stuff that we'll be doing, and also So start coding in Go, guys. Yeah, do it. Okay, what will we do in Golang, or what have we done in Golang? Yeah, I've covered that. Okay, fine. Yeah, and also Go can be used in creating database. I once created a database, but it was in JSON. I wouldn't love to show you guys. You might laugh at me. It was just like a console application. Yeah, it was taking input like in JSON, input in JSON, and then it was taking this particular, in Go we call them structs and interface. There's a struct of interface that was defining the kind of data that you're expecting. Then it will marshal up the JSON into that data, and then write it into a file. You can delete, write, read. Yeah, it's also a nice way of learning, I guess. I wasn't doing it for learning. I wanted to create a database for doing something else. Data pipeline. I was doing something with data pipelining. Yeah. Websites. You can use Go to create websites, as we'll be doing. You can use it to create a proxy, load balancer. For those who don't know, load balancers are if you've ever noticed, like some servers are really, really slow. So when the server is slow, what they do is they create a load balance, and then they run the server multiple times. What the load balancer does is balances the traffic from one server to the other. We'll be doing that too. Bernard will be doing that for you guys during one of the weeks, so that you guys can see when we'll be doing like writing tests. He'll write a test for. I will write the test for load balancing, and then he'll do the load balancer stuff part. It will be nice. Yeah, web app systems. Basically, these are the things I have done. You can do more. You can do better. I have created a botnet. I wouldn't show you that now because it's illegal. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, don't create a botnet, guys. Don't do that. It's illegal. That's bad manners, Sam. Don't do that. Yeah, let me show you the website. I have a bunch of websites that I created for you guys just for training. I think it's this. Is it that? No. Yeah, here we are. There's the bakery. See the bakery, LS. Yeah. When you're running a Go file, you basically type go run bakery.go. Like that's our Go file, man. Come on. Yeah, bakery.go. At 5,000. It's running at port 5,000. Let's go at port 5,000. What's running at port 5,000? Localhost. Yep. 5. Oh shit, it's ugly. Come on. Let's not use this one. I hate this one. Yeah. Nope, I hate this one. What do you have else? Let's do the block. CD block. LS. Oh no, we'll use for another stuff. Let's go run. Let me clear the page. Becomes more clearer. Hope that's better. LS. Go run blog.go. If you're doing it's running at 6,000. Let's see at 6,000. This one is ugly. I don't know what. There's an error with my things. Maybe probably I'll check it out later. What? There's nothing at 6,000. Guys, it's not running at 6,000. That's not good news. It's here. blog.go. Oh yeah, well I should have done this before. Okay, so this is how Golang code looks like basically. The entry point of any programming, any language, any system, not any system, any executable file, any file, like anytime you run something on a computer, software or a program, there's always that thing that you're clicking. It's usually that particular thing. It usually has an entry point on the code. Like when you reverse engineer it, you'll see it, and the code will see like there's always a main function. So for Go, the entry point, that file, like for this one is block.go, the file, we'll always call it main, like a package main, to declare that yes, this is the file. And then you can use fmt to print, as you have seen. There's log to log outputs, to log errors. Net http is for writing servers. HTML template, like I mentioned before, is for executing HTML files, and such. It's running at 5,000 also. My bad. It looks like let's see what's happening. Oh yeah, see, I know, see, this is like the homepage. What does about me? See the way the server is nice. It looks nice. Forget about that other one. I don't know. Something happened. Like the devil walked on it. Or haters were doing something. Sorry guys. Then there's the contact. As you can fill a contact form. See, Go can be used to create awesome, amazing stuff. Basically something like serving static files. We'll be creating this thing from source. So you guys will be seeing how we write them, what all this code means. Let's see what casual has. Casual, Control C. Let's back out, then let's do casual, ls, go run, casual.go. Oh, this is running at 7,000. And then you find out again it's running not at 7,000. Oh my goodness. Don't shame me, laptop. Do that thing. Oh, it's working, guys. Oh yeah, nice. See, it's a nice thing. What is this? Oh yeah, I was creating a restaurant. It's a website for a restaurant. It's a nice website, look at it. About our cafe, strong coffee, founded in 1870 by Sam CEO. I was getting started in programming when I created this. Started in programming in Go, the products you can list. How do you list such products in Go? We'll be doing such stuff, guys. So when are we open? Monday to Thursday. Well, as you can see, guys, it's amazing what you can do with Go, and I'll advise you guys. Let's run a proxy. This is the web shell. Let me see. I had a proxy somewhere. Yes. Okay, fine. Let's edit the code for the proxy. This is the code for the proxy. Flag. Okay, when you're doing Go, like something like this. These are what we call console apps. Not really console apps. These are what we call command line arguments, where you learn them as we go, as we move on. For Windows guys, you do your thing. You usually do that thing Windows people do. You do that thing you guys usually do. Well, it works the same way anyway. It's still go run also in Windows. Don't worry. I'm just joking with you guys. Not really. Something like that. So it's still the same way, and it doesn't really matter what you do. But then my point was like something when you type go run proxy.go. See, when you're running something proxy.go, these are the arguments you put inside the let me just do it an example. Proxy.go, like this one, proxy.go is the file. It doesn't need an argument. Let's say it needed a port, it will be like port 3000, right? But this one doesn't receive arguments. So proxy.go does receive arguments. They are called command line arguments. Like when you use a package known as flag, you'll be getting the command line arguments. You'll say like -l 999 localhost -80, such stuff. I've had called it this one for training purpose and also for demonstrating you guys. I had a lot, and it's a weekend. So when you run it will be locking, proxying, local address, remote address. These are pointers, variables. Bernard will be teaching you guys what are pointers, what's an address, like what's a variable with an address, what's a pointer, There's this other, no, string pointers. There's pointers, there's addresses, there's this other thing. I forgot the name. Okay, fine. As we'll move on, if I remember, I'll mention it. But he'll be teaching you guys stuff during the week. You will see, like, oh, yeah, so that was the pointer. Also, if you're from other programming languages, there's what you call anonymous function in Golang. Anonymous function is where you can create a function that doesn't have a name, and then you can just call it. Yeah, weird, but it's amazing how that thing works. Like here, function. This one, this is like something like this. This is an anonymous function. It goes from there to there. Here, this whole is an anonymous function. We'll be creating, yeah, such stuff. This is actually the proxy part. Net is a library for creating like net has HTTP, then net as itself it has for TCP connections, UDP connections, such stuff. We'll be learning them as we go forth. I don't want to mention them and look like yeah. So this proxy is proxying from where? Oh, we are listening at port 999. Then you're taking data from port 80. Port 80 was running an Apache server. Let me create that. Let me see that. No, this one. Was it that? No, I hate it. Let me close this one. Oh, no, let me not really close it. Yeah, here we go. At port 80 I was running an Apache server. Where is that? Oh yes, here we are. So proxy.go port 80. When we go to our browser and then we open this, we should be able to see Apache running or something of the sort. Hopefully, yeah, we should be able to see Apache running, guys. Here we go. Paste and go. See, yeah, oh, Apache is running over here. We have phpMyAdmin, the database, my various PHP info. See, yeah, we have Apache running. Like you can see, like you don't even have to type that. It's a nice proxying is a nice way for smuggling data. If you're a hacker, if you ever want to be a hacker, you use a proxy to smuggle data into your to whatever place you are stealing that data from. Let's say, like this one was running on port 7000. So let's use port 7000 here. Port 7000 was that thing. Let's run it. It was the other thing we were doing. What was it called? Casual, not casual. Was it casual? Yeah, the bakery stuff. At 7000. So if we refresh this page, see, we have this our server is literally running on, yeah, which is not here. See, it's supposed to be running on port 7000, but then you can see it's running on port 99999 or whatever the port you'll be using. Yeah, such are the stuffs we'll be doing. Creating proxies are nice. You guys should we should play around with them. If we ever get the time, we'll be doing it also. Oh, there's Linux reverse shell. A reverse shell, for those who have never heard, is like when you hack into a machine, you get a shell. So when you don't really get a shell, or you might get a shell, or maybe if you have a web vulnerability, you'll be using something like this, a reverse shell. You can create one on your own. Golang can be used to create one on your own if you ever want to create one. Let's create one here. Okay, like see, this is ls Linux reverse shell. So when you hack into a machine, you basically create something like this, nlvp. Let's use 5000. I think 5000 is not in use. I have so many things running. Yeah, it's been listening on that. Let's open another part and say netcat. Yes, netcat dash e. Is it dash e? I think I'm not sure if it's dash e. I kind of forgot. What are we running? 5000. Slash bin slash sh. 127. Oh, 127 is our local host. 0.0.1. Then our ports is 5000. Hope this works. I am not sure if this thing works, man. I forgot. It's been long. Oh yeah, it works. Apparently I'm still good. So if you type something like that, you can see we are in the. Okay, let's change the directory here. Let's cd into something like opt and exploits, like that. /opt/exploits. These are my exploits, literally things we're passing. Yeah, let's start our server here. Business shares connection refused. Oh yeah, let's run it again. It's listening 5,000. Run it. Okay, yeah, it's running. So if you say ls, you see, change the directory. Okay, like cd home. So /ls. Yeah, see, it's amazing what you can do with Go. If you want an interactive share, not really. Yeah. /bin/research -I. Oh, okay, fine. Forget about this. Oh yeah, it's already working. Yeah, it's working actually. Then again, we exit. I had to do it 2 times because like I had cd into. I was running a shell inside a shell inside a shell. This is the first shell, then our first shell, then our first shell is this one, then our second shell, then there was the initial one, this one here, the one we had created. That's why if I right now exit, we are out of that directory, something like that. Oh, when you close, see, when you close it, it closes. So what this code does is it runs such a thing. Let's say you don't have something running. If you don't have a reverse shell, you don't have netcat installed on the other target machine. In infosec, that is, I'm really going out of topic. This is out of topic. Let me just leave it. Yeah, you'll be doing such stuff. That's why I was writing B next stage. What this command does basically is it takes connection from one laptop to the other laptop, or from one machine, from one server to another server. So the address will be running on 55677, which was this. In essence, it was not this. Come back. Okay, which was now this. It will be running here. So if you say go run Linux, let go, right? Yeah, see, it's running. Now we can create our netcat -nlvp on your machine. Is it 55677? Yeah, something like that. So if you see, it works the same way exactly, guys. Yeah, like that's the magic, man. It works the same way. Let me close it this other side. Oh no, Control C, then connection timed out. Yeah, it closes itself. Yeah, we'll be creating such stuff, guys. What else have I not covered? A CRM. Okay, fine. My CRM is running, I think, already. Not sure. Let me close this one. Here's a CRM. Well, a CRM is kind of something nice. This is another thing I was creating. Wow, I have lots of work, man. Here I am making a video. Close this one. This one, yeah. We're done with this. Let me close that too. And also Control Z. Yeah, we're done with this, man. Oh, for Windows, guys, this is the Windows reverse shell. I think I'll push some stuff online instead of yelling them up now and there. This is another thing. Oh, these are our sites. Let me close this too, since we're done with it. Why is my machine behaving so weird? It will open. Oh yeah, this is the CRM, guys. Hey, look at that. Yeah, it's running on port. Oh, my Chromium tab failed. It crashed. It failed terribly. Oh my god. Oh, let's run it. Oh, so it's running on port 3000. That is that. Let's see what. For those who don't know, a CRM is a customer relationship management system. Here is, well, look at that, guys. This is how it works. Let me write the email. I forgot the email. I have a face. I think it's that. So I'm not sure that's the password. That's it. Yes, it's logged in. Yeah, okay. So what we'll be doing, guys, is we'll be creating such a thing. But then it will be for a library. So we'll create a website for a library, and then for the website we'll have like this button. Somebody clicks, it says login. You're a member. If you're a member, you log in. If you're not, you can create an account, and then you'll be authenticated to create, to buy and borrow books, such stuff. Look at our CRM. It has sales, it has spending to do's, it has approved deals, spending deals. I had somebody talking about Ajax, like how do you run? See, these are the earnings overview for January, February, March, January, February, March, April, May, June. So far so good. Like these are the half year earnings also. So when, like for this one, I was making an Ajax call. You can't build this in a template. Well, you can, but then it won't be really that good. You'll need like a canvas for Ajax. So yeah, you can't really force that out. You will be doing that. How do you run multiple graphs on one web page with Go? Most people usually have that problem. There's the logout activity. These are the messages. If you want to text someone, these are the cells. If you want to create an appointment, list pending appointments. Yeah, see, such stuff. The news that are happening. Where is the news? Incomplete to-do list. Mark to-do as completed. Yeah, it has an error. Yeah. How do you return an error? How do you go back? We'll be doing this amazing stuff, guys. We'll be creating these things. List of my deals. Oh, there's what this thing has so many errors. Okay, fine, yeah. New CRM, this is the dashboard. If you want to search for something. So like how do you search for a book? For our library management system will be, how do you search for a book? Let's say you want to create a book. You want to create a video or something, an online material, list all appointments, and those are the things we'll be doing. Also, there's one, let me show you something else. Somebody was saying this, that should be for a monolithic structure. If you notice, like it has one login where the agent logs in, he sees whatever he needs to see. That's something that's monolithic. What if something is not monolithic? Like I have one voter tallying system. Should I call it? I was making it for these guys. Yeah, it can count votes basically. You see. Forget about this standing man. I never implemented that graph. It's supposed to use like an equation. So I was, let's just say I was lazy. Yeah, I wasn't lazy, man. Come on, yeah. You can see the stuff it does. You saw my HPS. These are like the current votes, and then this is like whatever when an agent logs in a particular polling station. This is what they will see. Right? It's an amazing stuff. We'll be working on these things. Yes, as I was saying, guys, we'll be working on such stuff. Let's add somebody's candidate 6 nickname. Let's add in. Oh, I haven't logged in. Oh my god, I forgot the credentials. It is, I think it is this one. I'm not sure it is that. Oh yeah. Proxy, man. Okay, yeah, this is running from our proxy. I don't know why we're still running that. Yeah, this is the original server. Let's use it. Sorry guys, it's the original. I forgot, man. Come on. Those are the things, the errors you experience like when you're creating proxies. So we'll be creating a proxy. We need one that really works completely. Bernard will help you guys create one. He's really good at it. You guys will see. Agent at Kazinikazi. Let's say he does that. Agent at Kazinikazi. His password, we just copied it. It's his ID. I wasn't creating password. Yeah, there's that. So we are adding this one. He has 88. Let's see in total. That is for a particular polling station. He has 127. What's his name? I already forgot. Candidate 6. So candidate 6, he has 127. Let's add 10 for them, for this particular candidate. Okay, let's add 10. He deserves that, man. Come on. Yeah, let's see how much he has now. And there we go, he has 137. Okay, yeah. This one is not monolithic. That was the point I was supposed to make. I got carried away. The point is we have different logins. One for this one and this one, for the candidates. You can see somebody can see whatever is happening. But then if the person was to do, say, to create news. He or she will have to log in. Or this other one, there's list news. You see, create news. When this other candidate creates the news, this other candidate can list the news. List the news. These are the news. Yeah. The random stuff I was creating. Dashboard for agents. These are the things guys will be creating. This one is not this is not a monolithic structure, but I guess I'm not sure. We haven't really decided. You guys can suggest on the group. Should we do monolithic structure or should we do the other way? Like we have agents from everywhere. Like this one, we have one person logging in because we only have one admin. So there's no need for creating different admins unless we really want this something. We really want this to advance and say that. We can have somebody has like 10 libraries, so you need to manage the 10 libraries. That's I don't know, should we do that so that maybe the first person, like the manager for all the libraries, can create like the way this one can not sales can create a contact. Oh, I forgot the leggings. Yeah, this one is FS. It logged him out, sorry. Yeah. Such are the things we'll be doing. Yes, guys. What were we talking about? Create a contact. Yeah, like the given admin, the librarian of librarians will create a particular library and a particular librarian, and then that particular librarian will log in, and the particular this particular librarian again will see, this is my library. What should I do? Should I create books? Should I write books? Should I lease books out? Should I, if they can sell books? Those are you guys can suggest on the group the best way to do it. It will be amazing if you guys can say, yeah. Those are the Golang examples I had. Well, the reasons why we do Golang is, why not? I mean, Golang has really amazing stuff, man. Like you can do amazing stuff with it. It's more secure, like it has a type safety, you have no memory vulnerabilities, it's easy to implement the task at hand, and also the proper logging mechanism. Oh yeah, I have a logging algorithm, more like a logging package, in case you want to log your request. For those who are developers, if you want to log your request the way Apache does, we do have a logging package. I created one. I'll open source it. Yeah, I will. Yeah. So what will our library management system contain? Well, as I already said, we'll be building that. The project has, it will just be to teach you guys. As I was saying, the LMS, library management system, we should give it a name so that I can avoid LMS. Every saying LMS every time. It's annoying, sort of. Okay. It will have, somebody can create account, as I mentioned before. And if they don't have an account, like let's say if they are members, there's the member account, and also there's the admin or the librarian account. And then when they log in, so should they log in as a member? And if they do log in as a member, what do they do? Can they borrow or reborrow a book? Can they access to online material? Like as we'll be saying, I was thinking something like it should be able to have things like ebooks and PDFs, videos, so that if you're a member and you're from a particular profession, you can create content like in video form or in PDF form, and then you can just upload it into the system, and then the system will be like, oh yeah, that's good, that's nice, let me show people what you can do. And then when another member logs in, they can see, oh, there's the new content, let me see, this guy has talked about conspiracy theory. What's this? There's monkeypox, it was created by China or something, or not, it was created by Uhuru Kenyatta. I don't know. Those guys, they say a lot of stuff, man. Yeah, basically it will be that, something like that. Access to the online material will be something like that. And then, can you add a book or online material as a member? Can you add your own? Like, obviously, before you can access it, you have to add something. Well, you don't have to add, somebody might have already created one so you can access it. Or can you add your own? Also, if it's something nice, can you create comments to keep the conversation going? Also, there's some books are actually banned. There are really so many, especially those of economics and politics. There's treason, Okay, I don't research books, just so you know. I was just saying. Okay, yeah, book reservation. So, like, if a book is reserved, is like a band, and you know it's around, and you ask the librarian, he or she says, "Yeah, we do have that particular book, but we have two copies. They have both been borrowed. Can you love to book one?" Yeah. Then, as a member, you log in, book one, and also so the librarian account you can create someone. You can create someone as a member. Basically, yes, you can create someone as a member, or they can create themselves. And also, you can authenticate and say, okay, this member is boring, not boring, like they did something. They will be taking books and they're not returning on time, and they're not reborrowing the books. Rather, they're not like saying, I haven't finished. Basically, reborrowing is saying, I haven't finished, and say, give me 1 more month, give me 2 more months. And also, they find that you can give somebody, create a book or a series of books. Sometimes, some books are in series, novels, say. They're in series, or engineering books. Most of them are in series. So you'll find that instead of creating one book, you'll have to create different books. And then when you're creating these books, you'll find that a book can be in aisle 1, aisle 2. So how do you create such stuff? That's why I chose a library management system. It has so much when you really think about it. And as we'll be going on, as the immediate day we'll create our first file, you will see, oh, there's that. So we'll create time for that. We'll allocate that. We'll allocate everything in place and hope everything goes well. Yeah. You can also approve uploaded content. Like I said before, somebody can log in as a member, then they can create content. So if they have created content, it is up to you as the librarian to look at it and say, okay, fine, let me approve this one. Or now this is just weird stuff. Let's say somebody uploads like something like pornography. You will want to not see that. Also, like onto that, like further advancement, you can include AI. That's why I was saying it's open for the public, for guys to see if you're coding in Go. Go has an AI library. I've worked with it before. It's amazing. As we'll be going forth, hope somebody gets to learn and they can work with it, and then they can say like so that you can use the AI sort of to say that if somebody has created like an AI, not an AI, no, like if somebody has uploaded content, can the AI look into the video? Can the AI look into the photo and say that, well, this photo is inappropriate? You can't upload photos of dead people, decapitated people, or somebody being burnt. It's torturous to some people's eyes, torturous to some guys. So definitely you can use AI to leverage such stuff and say that is inappropriate content, not uploaded. Yeah. You can also include a chatting system that says if guys are working on the system, if guys are working, the guys are in the library and they can talk to each other instead of making noise. They can chat around. Well, it's kind of like not good. You're at the library to read, not chat. Come on. I don't know why I thought about that. Okay, fine. Yeah. Well, you can also suggest, guys, you can also suggest further advancements that we can do. And I hope this works out. I hope it all turns out well, because, yeah, I would love for all this to turn out to be amazing. Like, yeah, there's a library management system. What's this? School keep blog library. How do you make a main lesson? Yeah, I was searching online for other stuff that most people do, like best library automation software. What makes them unique? I was looking for other features: increased member engagement, efficient data management, time and effort saver, automated reports. Yeah, something like that. Oh, barcode scanning. Yeah, we'll also implement barcode scanning, QR, such that if a book has been created, they can create a QR and then, or a barcode for the book, so that when somebody wants to sign out, he can give this. If somebody hasn't really borrowed the book, they have just taken the book. As they are walking out of the library, the librarian can scan the QR and say, oh goodness, that one was borrowed. Okay, fine, take it. Just return it after 20 days. Such stuff, yeah. The fee for management, circulation, catalog management, membership management, as we'll be doing, search function, online access, yeah. How come I never saw all this? Self-management, online access. I never read this blog. I just opened it and then started recording the video. I thought I'll go through it with you guys. Circulation management, yeah, of the books, I guess. Fee management. Fee management is basically, I think it's if somebody borrows a book and then they haven't returned it, Are we going to charge them a fee? Or if they bought a book, let me see, this fee management, to collect membership fees and manage individual member accounts. Oh yeah, there's that. Like say 20 bob for registration. $20, not $20. It's 20 shillings. We're in Kenya. 20 shillings. If you ever see this video and you're in another country, 20 shillings. I meant $1. Yeah. Obviously $1 is not equal to 20 shillings. There is a huge lie. What are the points to be considered when investing in library automation software capability, user-friendly system, manufacturer and vendor requirement? Oh yeah, there's this thing, manufacturer and vendor requirement. I think it means on where can the server run. Basically, the server can run anywhere. With Go allows you to create, let me say, files. Like on Windows we have .x, and then on Linux we have .elf. I don't know the extension of Darwin systems and Mac system. Macs are Darwin in a way, so yeah, I'm not sure. But you can build the executable for any particular operating system with Golang. Yeah, it has that functionality. It's amazing. Web support and accessibility, which is exactly what we'll be doing. Cost factor. Well, if we ever make it and we want to sell it, how much will we sell it? Obviously, we'll divide the money by me and Ben, and you guys will receive we'll see. We'll be lenient. Sorry guys, yeah, I think that's all. You guys, I'll give this link so that we all can go through it and then we can decide over online book collector pro. We can all look into the various systems that have been mentioned. Categories, attendance management, bus tracking. Wow, this guy has many things. Guys, he's doing a good job. Extra working. I opened only two. These are the Golang. Yeah, let's create this, delete that. Okay, fine, yeah. There's that, guys. So thank you. Hope to interact with you guys. Hope it will be fun. And we'll be doing lots of stuff together. It will be easy. I mean, we'll be releasing, I think, a video a week. So I guess by the third week, guys will already have grasped everything, and we won't need to do the other tutorial videos. Basically, the first 3 weeks, we'll be releasing videos of basically what Go can do. The way today I've done a web. I will do, by the end of next week, I think I will do a simple website. Then the simple website will be, obviously, for the library. Yeah, obviously, it will be for the library. Just a general website where somebody can click and say stuff, what this whole website is all about. Yeah. Then that will be the video for the first week, I guess. And then actually we'll be ranging from a few stuff. The way Bernard will have taught you, whatever he'll have taught you is whatever we'll implement to make it better. And also, if you have suggestions, if you want us to go faster, you can suggest. If you want us to go slower, you can say. It's open. If you can't say in the group, you can text me. I won't really say your information. Or you can text me on Telegram, or there's so many ways you can text someone and they don't know who you are. I have a US number. I can text you guys so that you text me on Telegram. I don't use it for bad stuff, but things happen. Anyway, thank you guys. That has been all. I hope to hear from you guys again. I hope we keep doing this, and it will be fun, man. It will be fun. Yeah. Oh, this is the code for that tallying system thingy. I wanted to show. There was something I wanted to show. It was about router. Okay, these are the routes. Somebody was talking about APIs. An API has various endpoints. This will be our endpoints generally. Something like this. Yeah, our endpoints will be something like this. We'll get it in a package form. Yeah, then I will teach you about packaging, and then I will create it this way initially, but then after he teaches you about packaging, we'll implement the whole packaging system, how our LMS will be. We need a name for that thing. I hate saying LMS. There's somebody was saying about creating Ajax requests. I think press graph. This one. This is how this is actually an Ajax request. Control F, Control V. Let me find that function. Press graph. Oh, not this. Is it this one? Oh yeah, it's not here. It's here. Sorry guys, it's in this other router. Yeah, update word count. Yeah, update word count. See this one. This one is for no update word create news. Session timeout login. Update word count. Okay, I'm not sure which of the two. God damn it! I should have looked into it. Sorry, man. Control V. Oh, come on. Find. Let's start with that, I guess. Control A, Control V. Do font. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, this is the router. I'm supposed to be looking here. There, that is the function. Yeah, it's responding to an Ajax request actually. Yeah, I think the index.html file should show that. Yeah, we'll be doing this stuff. Though it's not supposed to look like Greek or something. There's the graph. I forgot cookie.js, chatmin.js, bundle.js. You see this thing? RGB. Yeah, this is So this is like the Ajax request, as you can see. Get element by ID, president, get context to D. Yeah, where is the Ajax occurring? Here, there we go. URL is equals to that localhost 2000 AGP. As you can see, you will probably see AGP somewhere. Where is that? Router. Oh yes, there's the graphs. It was literally written over here. How did I forget? How did I not see that? Oh my god. Yeah, agent graph, guys. This is the agent graph. See, let's you can just like now search for this one also, since it's also doing that. And then create the server. There we go. Let's search for that function, man. There we go, guys. This is the one responding to the Ajax request, the one for graphs. We'll be doing this stuff. It will be fun, man. Hopefully, I'll try and make it fun. Hopefully, I'm not that boring, man. I hope I'm not that boring. I'll be saying random stupid jokes, like what's a random stupid joke? God shark looks like dumplings. That's not funny. They sort of look like dumplings anyway. Yeah, that stuff. That's not funny. I'm sorry, guys. That's not funny. Sorry. I guess I'm not that funny. But no, that's funny. See you guys. Adios. Ciao. Ciao. I'm Italian. Oh, actually, I thought of a joke. If you go to Malindi today, you will have an Italian in the evening. Ciao, people.